in this regard. Jacqueline Fernandez produced before Delhi's Patiala House Court. The hearing begins before Special NIA Judge Shailendra Malik. We want to go in trial soon. Court to the council. This is the latest that's coming in. Going back to Ashish Maheshwari for more details. Ashish, what more are you learning?
So here, the court basically wants to start the trial. That is what Ananya has been flashing. Basically, the trial should start. That is what is there. And obviously, because she has been named as an accused, then she has to fight her case in the court of law to prove that she's innocent. The evidence that has been produced before the court, by the enforcement directorate actually reveals on how she has been the beneficiary of proceeds of crime. If you remember, assets worth around 7.5 crore rupees have already been attached by the enforcement directorate into the case of Jacqueline Fernandez, and there is further investigation which is going on. The interesting part is that the enforcement directorate has opposed the bail, and today's hearing is based on that in the court itself today in the Patiala House Court. So obviously, the hearing is about to resume in another 20 minutes or so at around 10:30, and because the IO, the investigating officer of the case, has not reached the court as of now. Maybe he's stuck in the traffic because these are office hours. So he should reach by 10:30, and then the case hearing should start. But ultimately, yes,
Ashish, stay with us. Because let me also take the opportunity to go across to Ananya Bhatnagar in the meanwhile, before the IO reaches there. Ananya is our legal correspondent and he joins us from the Patiala House Court. Ananya, can you take us through the arguments made by the counsel of Jacqueline Fernandez so far?
Well, Shilpa, the hearing could not actually start at this moment of time, and there were no arguments per se that were made. The court was actually talking about the 207 compliance, which basically means that the supplying of documents after the filing of the charge sheet and when the cognizance of a particular charge sheet is taken, the documents, the relied upon documents and the unrelied documents are actually supplied, in fact, to the accused counsel, and that the compliance of the same was being discussed by the court, because the court said that since all of these accused persons are already in judicial custody into this particular case, and that's the reason why a trial should begin soon. And in fact, the Supreme Court also said that the trial should be done very, very quickly, at least in the cases in terms of money laundering cases. So now the arguments would now begin at 10:30, and as I'm reporting from here, the IO has also reached. The hearing would begin at 10:30 a.m. While the court resumes to hear this particular case. The court is currently hearing another matter, and as soon as it completes that particular matter, it will come back to the matter relating to Sukesh, Chandrasekhar and Jacqueline Fernandez. So we'll have to wait and watch for what happens in the particular hearing. But at this moment of time, the investigating officer has actually reached the court itself.
Thank you very much, Ananya and Ashish. We'll be keeping an eye on that. But now,